Hello, welcome to another video tutorial in JavaScript, and in this video tutorial I'm going to talk about math objects. So math objects are very common and useful methods and functions built in JavaScript that developers use to develop games, for example, or whenever they have equations or complex results that they need for their applications or games or whatever, they use math objects in JavaScript to calculate those equations. I'm just going to show you just a few simple examples, okay? And so to start, I'm going to type, let's type document right. And to create or to use a math object, the first thing you have to do is type math between the parentheses and with capital M, and then you type dot, and now you can use whatever object or method you want. There are many that you can use. I'm going to use the first one that is called round, and then parentheses. So I'm calling these objects. So we didn't talk about objects yet. I'm going to do a video tutorial about it in JavaScript, and we will learn how to use objects and create objects and what objects are. But for now, you can think of objects as methods or functions, built-in methods or functions in JavaScript. Okay. So now I'm using the round object or method, and between the parentheses I'm going to type 3.2, a decimal number. Okay. So what this will output in the web page is the nearest whole number of 3.2, which is 3. Okay, and as you will see, if you run it, there it is, 3. Okay, so if I type, for example, 3.6 and run this, you'll see that we have 4. Okay, so this is something that is very useful for complex equations and calculations. Normally, as I told you before, normally they are used in development and games and something like that. I don't usually use math objects for my development and applications or websites, but it's something that exists in JavaScript, so I need to talk about it and show you at least some simple examples. And another cool object that you can use, math object, is the random. Okay, so random is something that will calculate a number randomly, or will give you a random number, and this could be useful for example, gambling website with or some kind of lottery or something like that. So I'm gonna give you an example. So the first thing you have to do is between the parentheses, after the parentheses, type the multiply symbol and 100, and after this plus 1. Okay, and we have to wrap it up with a parenthesis here, and there it is. Okay, basically what this will do is give you a random number between 1 and 100. Let me just check this in Chrome, and there it is. Okay, it gives you 44.99. Okay, a decimal number. So what about if I don't want a decimal number? So to do it, just have to type in here math dot floor, okay, and wrap this up in let me see, okay, wrap this up in another parenthesis. So let me just save this and let me see if it works. There it is. Okay, perfect. So between 1 and 100, it's given me, as you refresh, anytime you refresh, it gives you a random number. Okay, and you can put here more than 100, 1,000, 200, or 1,000. Okay, so that's basically it. These are just simple math objects examples, and but I'm gonna put in the list, I'm going to leave you, I'm going to put available a list at the end of the chapter with some more math objects that you can use. Okay, guys, as well as the event handlers and some more methods in JavaScript. So if you have any questions, just send me a message or leave your questions in the comment section below, and see you guys later. Bye.